question is, what is a normal day like for me as in my transaction practice? I could be actually working easily on 7 active projects at any given time. So I might be at any different level in the process. Just take a management agreement, for instance. There's conversations with the artist, there might be conversations with the manager, there will be conversations with the other attorney. Somebody's got to draft the agreement. Am I drafting the agreement? Is the other side drafting the agreement? If I'm drafting it, then that's what I'm doing in a particular day. If the other side is drafting it, it might arrive in the mail that particular day, and I am then reviewing and commenting. I'm looking at that agreement, and I'm going to review it and make sure that it's in my client's best interest. So we mark up. It's called we literally mark up a contract and try to make it be more favorable within reasonable parameters for our client. Then there's telephone call. There's a conversation with my client. What questions do you have? I might meet with the client on a particular day, and then I send it out to the other side. We may negotiate it on the telephone. We may negotiate it by email. Now, much of my time and much of my practice is spent in front of the computer reviewing emails and sending emails. We don't have to fax documents anymore. We're emailing documents. So that's the active part of the practice. Some of the practice is some of the days, you got to keep getting clients. So some of the time I might be meeting with new clients or potential clients who want to talk to me about a project. I might be meeting with the manager or meeting with someone else who might want to refer a client to me. So a lot of it, we call it business development. So a portion of the day is business development. A lot of the day is just the day-to-day activity of taking a concept that in principle is an agreement and literally turning that into a document that covers all of the elements that might be involved in that particular process. For instance, a management agreement, there might be a discussion between the artist and the manager. They might say, okay, you know what, I want a 3-year term, I want 15%. That might be what they come to me with. That's the seed of the agreement. There are many, many other elements in the agreement. What about expenses? What about commission? What happens? What happens after the term? What about how do you get approvals? Can the manager act on behalf of the artist? There's 15 pages of other things that need to be addressed both on behalf of the manager and on behalf of the artist. So that's what we do. We turn that concept into an actual document, and that may require a number of conversations. I'll start drafting a document, and then I go, wait a minute, I gotta ask these 5 questions to my client to see how they want to go. So that's kind of the process of a project, but that's what goes on in any given day. I could be anywhere in that process during any given day on any number of projects.